my car got stolen. Actually, on the 28th of November, I went to a restaurant in Maitama, Abuja. Shogun Restaurant, guys, at Lake Chad Crescent, owned by Sinclair. My friend told me to go try out the Chinese, so why not? I mean, in a restaurant hopper. I went there, got there at 7:10 p.m. Coming from my office, I'm tired, I'm hungry. I ordered starters. In fact, I told them to do the main course takeout because I wanted to get home. Precisely like around 8:30 p.m. I was ready to go. I mean, an acquaintance of mine met up with me. We had a few conversations. The next thing, I couldn't find my car key. The Range Rover, by the way. So I'm like, what's going on? It's keyless. I emptied my bag, tossed the table, couldn't find the key. I called the waiter, did you see my key? I didn't see my key. I checked upstairs where I tried to sit down before. I didn't see the key. I mean, I called the attention of the management. I told them I was looking for my key. And I'm like, so sorry. I'm like, okay, worst case scenario, because my acquaintance is like, oh, let's just go. Maybe it fell somewhere. I'm like, okay, hopefully maybe the cleaners get it, find it tomorrow in the morning when there's daylight or whatever. I will just have to come and see how to get a tow truck, because at this point it's 8:30 to 9, and I felt like, I mean, I was parked pretty securely right in front of the security post, so I felt like it was good. So I went home only to return the next morning at 8:40 a.m. and my car was not there. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. Given that I told the management of this place, I told them my car key was missing. Imagine getting to this place where I parked my car and it wasn't there. I looked for my car in the drainage. First, I felt like maybe somebody helped me park it at the backyard. Let me check inside. I'm like, what is going on? And then the saddest part of it all was really how they treated me at that place. Because when I got there, I'm like, where is my car? I was like, oh, we don't know. It was here overnight. In fact, it was here till morning. They just handed over to us this morning. I said, at what point did you stop seeing the car? And the security personnel said the car was there all night. It was when they were changing shift at 6:30 to 7 a.m. and they saw somebody driving off. Can you imagine the nonchalance? Then I called the attention of the management. I'm like, my car, I told you guys the key was missing and I was going to try and get the spare key from Lagos and see what I can do. So what's going on? And they're like, oh, we don't know what you're talking about really. The car, yes, you told us your car key was missing. We did not know you left the car here. I'm like, what does that mean? If my car key is missing, how am I supposed to move the car? These people made me feel so stupid. Guys, I sat down outside in that restaurant, I was looking up, my life flashed before my eyes. I was just like, what the hell is going on? Am I in a movie? I stood there. They didn't even have the courtesy to even call proper management. The owner didn't even show up, or someone in higher authority. And the whole time I was there, they're like, oh, we don't know, we don't understand. Nobody was giving me answers. Guys, I was standing for over 2 hours. And then you know the funny part? At some point, the manager was telling me, oh, look at everybody here. They didn't see any key. Everybody here is a good staff. Yes, I went to the police, and trust me, honey, if you don't take anything out of this story, you see in Nigeria, avoid trouble. Nothing much was done. Security personnel was brought in, detained, questioned. Of course, everybody claimed, I don't know. Chinese restaurant that I paid a bill of 84K for 2 persons meal. And that even has patronage of expatriates. Do you know they did not have CCTV? They couldn't show me CCTV footage. So this place has a setup where there's a restaurant outside and then there's a guest house, whatever. There is no CCTV. There is no security footage covering the entrance of this place. I'm sure hence why they have on foot security personnel. But what happened? Nobody saw anything. The way I cried, I don't even know what I was crying. The title of my cry. Of course, I've never lost something so big. It's in how irresponsible they made me look. It's in how stupid they made me feel. How did the car just disappear? How? I'm sure some people are like, why didn't I say all this? I'm like, I was too stunned. It's not everything that happens to you want to quickly. Like, the shock I was going through. I didn't have time to think of where my phone button was. But yeah, guess what? It was found. They took my car key. He took my car key. He called his friend. He diverted the attention of the security, and then they drove off with the car. That was how the heist went down. A member of staff of Shogun Restaurant, Maitama, Sinclair Guest House. Now, for the same people that looked at me and said, yes, princess, we know that you're a public figure, but these people here don't steal. I mean, look at them. These are young people. We're one family here. Somebody took my car keys. Mishak is a guy that sells spare parts at Apple. On that day, he had called me and I told him, oh, I'm not even in a good mood. My car was stolen. And he felt so touched. And he quickly put out word. I mean, this is a luxury car. It's not a car that comes around all the time. He quickly told boys on the street, you know, all hands on deck. Everybody was trying to see. I mean, I contacted different kind of security agencies, you name it. On that fateful Monday morning, while I was at the Force Intelligence Bureau, about to put down another statement for better investigation, you know. I remember his people asked, he'd be like, say they don't see your car. I said, Mishak, oh yeah. He said, some boys called me now. I said, Mishak, where? How? Where? Mishak, go now. He said, wait, I'm waiting for confirmation. I want to buy. I said, Mishak, can you just go? Why are you betting? Same day, in the afternoon, he sent me pictures. Is this your car? My car was found at Kabusa Panteka village. My car was about to be what? Butchered, vandalized. Ran there with members of the police. The boys were apprehended. Oh my God, I'm going to cry. I swear, like, I'm going to cry because when they told me that car was found, I couldn't believe it because everybody, like everyone that I told my car got stolen, almost made it look like I had done something wrong. When the car was found with a buyer, guys, forgive me. The buyer was picked, of course, by the police. My case then got transferred to the IRT, and of course now there's an ultimate suspect, and those guys went into swift action. Shout out to ASP Bello. I don't know if I'm getting their ranks right, guys, but you know, Officer Bello of the IRT, Officer Onoja, and his boys, Officer David. He did so much. They swung into action. I had some level of closure, knowing that I wasn't just some careless brats that just misplaced, you know, her car. It was a little bit consoling to know that my car key was actually taken from the table in the promise. You know that when I went to see these boys at the station, do you know what he said? I said, so why did you take the key? He said, oh, he wanted to bring out the key, but you know, when he saw the way I was reacting, he didn't now know what to do. He just kept it. Then on my second visit, they were like, oh, princess, you know, sorry, you didn't deserve what happened to you, but you know that this country is hard. Like, I need you to see how the common man thinks. So the country is hard. The way to reduce the hardship is by stealing my car. The car was found. The boys confessed to taking it. The officers did their best. The car was vandalized. I'm thankful to God. I'm thankful to true friends, Vanessa, Anto, you guys were there for me your own ways, and thanks to God, thanks to nature. There you have it, a month in the life of Princess. Not that this is a regular occurrence, but yeah, it was a very sad one. I'll see you guys soon.